I wish to ask question number 025 of 2024.
Okay, proceed.
Could the Cabinet Secretary, number 1, explain why secondary schools across the country are withholding Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education certificate of former students on account of non-clearance of school fees, thereby denying them admission to higher institutions of learning and employment. Number 2, stated that disciplinary actions that the ministry will prevail against principles of schools that withhold certificates. Number 3, stated whether all schools will release withheld certificates to former students. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Minister?
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Member for Nakuru Town West, Honorable Samwel Arama. Yes, we have a law which has been enacted by this August House by Parliament, which says it is against the law for any institution to withhold KCSE or KCPE certificates due to a student for any reason, including non-clearance of school fees. To be specific, if you go to the Kenya National Examination Council Act, which is an act of this Parliament, Section 10(1)(b), it clearly prohibits in institutions or any person, may it be a principal or a teacher, from withholding NEC certificates or diplomas from the candidate. The ministry, we have issued guidance to all schools through the county directors of education, of course stating the legal position to the effect that no certificate is supposed to be withheld on account of non-clearance of school fees. And of course, I attached the copy of the circular. I know they are rogue as any other institution, as even a crime. Of course, the law states that you don't commit, but you find people committing. Even the Bible, the 10 Commandments say, don't do this, but people end in doing that. And, Honorable Speaker, my officers are under very firm instructions that any principal found, and I think even with Teacher Service Commission, we have made this clear, that it is an offense punishable under the laws of this country, and we will not hesitate to take decisive and a very firm action on this. The only thing, a culprit can never be known if information is not brought forward. And we cannot generalize. Kindly members, when we have specific cases, once they come to my notice, my peers and my officers in the field, sometimes even if they are not able to take remedial action, kindly let us know, because this is one area that we are very clear about, and we cannot be able to mess the lives of young people who require these documents in order to seek for employment or to go to the next level of their education. So kindly, in case also we find any such teacher, I've said we will be able to take the necessary action. There are a few ones informed, they give excuses. Oh, their parents never came for the documents. Their students never came for the documents. And immediately they are informed, they give them out. Of course, trying to defend themselves in a manner and mitigate by saying nobody had gone to the school for this particular documents, but once we so find, we make sure that they are released with immediate effect. So kindly, Honorable Arama, in case of any such specific case, bring it to my notice or my peers, and then for sure we will be able to take remedial action. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Arama, you will have a bite at this.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I think the CS has given a very good answer, but I think on the ground, it's not the same. It's very important that maybe, I've not this Annex 2, I'm not seeing it, what it says, but it's like the Ministry of Education people at the county level they don't have this circular, because from my constituents, I've been having problems. I think I could maybe wish that I could have this Annex 2, the one you are talking about, because it's not here, so that we can follow. But I really think that it's very important that the head teachers and the principals are told that it's an offense to have these certificates withheld. Thank you so much.
Honorable Brighton, followed by MP for Funyula. And
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. And I join you in welcoming His Excellency the CS back to this House. My question is, Mr. Speaker, may the CS explain the circumstances under which led to the transfer of Mr. Bernard Musa Moroti, holder of TSC number 4130001, a principal deployed by the Teacher Service Commission to head St. Philip's Rateti Secondary School in West Mugrango constituency. The second one is for the CS to confirm whether the transfer of that principal in the manner it was done led to protests by the parents and the students of that school against that unnecessary transfer. And the third question, Mr. Speaker, sir, is would the minister elaborate on the measures taken by the ministry to ensure that principals are only transferred after the lapse of a minimum prescribed period, and that they are chosen on merit without bias as to whether they are members of the religion sponsoring that particular school. I submit, Mr. Speaker.
Minister.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. All members know that pursuant to Article 237, 2C of the Constitution of Kenya, the Teacher Service Commission is the body that has the mandate to assign teachers under its employment to serve in any public school or institution. Therefore, upon receipt of the question, I engaged the Teacher Service Commission, who responded as follows: that Mr. Morot Bernard Musa, TSC number 419145, was competitively promoted to the position of principal, job group D3, and deployed to St. Philip's Rateti Secondary School in Nyamira County with effect from 17th August 2023. However, upon being posted to that particular school, the Commission received a complaint letter from the sponsor. The letter is dated 5th January 2024, and the sponsor of this particular school is the Catholic Church, requesting for a different principal for the school. A copy of the letter from the Catholic Church, with the sponsor of that particular school, is also annexed Annex B, Annex 8. In line with their constitutional requirements of stakeholder engagement, the Commission cooperates with different stakeholders such as boards of management, sponsors of schools, political leaders, community, in order to ensure peaceful coexistence between the school administrators and the school community. Following their consultation, therefore, Moroti was again transferred to Nyanguru Secondary School in Kisii County. The then principal of Nyanguru Secondary was posted to St. Philip's Rateti Secondary School. However, again, Mr. Moroti himself requested for a further transfer as he was not comfortable in serving at Nyanguru Secondary School. The Commission considered his request positively and posted him to Nyairanga Secondary School in Nyamira County, where he is currently serving as the principal of that particular school. The second set of questions, yes, there were protests by parents on the 12th of February 2024 and by students of that school on the 13th February 2024. However, as things stand now, the matter progressively has been addressed by the current principal, the incoming one, together with the other stakeholders, and as of now, teaching and running activities have resumed and everything is back to normal in that particular school. Part 3 of the question, Honorable Speaker, sir, is that, of course, we have indicated the mandate of the Teacher Service Commission as given, and of course, Regulation 62 of the Code of Regulations for Teachers provides that the Commission may transfer an administrator from one institution to another on the basis of several reasons, including and not limited to A, to achieve equitable distribution and optimum utilization of teachers for purposes of career progression of the teacher in terms of promotion and also on personal requests of the teacher. And finally, it can also be on grounds such as insecurity, health status, and other compelling circumstances. Therefore, in this particular case, there was that involvement of the sponsor, and the Commission, as it were, has not fixed the minimum period or the maximum that an administrator can serve in any given school before being transferred, because doing so may also curtail on the teacher's career progression, compromise on security and safety aspects of the teachers, and restrict equitable distribution of the teaching resource. The flexibility is therefore necessary to allow the Commission make decisions as and when new circumstances arise. I also submit, Honorable Speaker, sir.
Honorable Mogaka, are you satisfied?